Alex used to live each day in a fog. He woke up tired, rushed to work without energy, ate fast food to numb stress, and ended every night scrolling through his phone until sleep finally dragged him under. His mind was restless, his body weak, and deep down he knew he was wasting his life. One morning, staring at his pale reflection in the mirror, he whispered to himself, "Something has to change." That same evening, he stumbled across a video about recharging the mind and body through simple daily habits. The idea hit him hard. Could he really change if he took small steps every day? Alex decided to try. The next morning, instead of grabbing his phone, he drank a glass of water, stretched, and went for a short jog. He was clumsy and out of breath, but when he returned, sweat dripping down his face, he felt a spark of life he hadn't felt in years. Day by day, Alex built momentum. He replaced processed meals with healthier food, wrote his thoughts in a journal, and ended evenings with short meditations instead of endless scrolling. At first, it was difficult. His old habits whispered for attention, and temptations lurked everywhere. But each time he resisted, his confidence grew. One night, craving greasy food, he almost ordered takeout but stopped, cooked salmon and vegetables, and realized he had just won a quiet battle against his past self. Progress wasn't smooth. Weeks later, he faced fatigue, work stress, and social pressure. Friends teased him for avoiding late-night drinks, and some days he slipped, eating junk, skipping workouts, even staying up too late. The old guilt tried to drag him down. But Alex wrote in his journal, "A setback is not the end, it's feedback." That mindset changed everything. He stopped chasing perfection and focused on progress. Each mistake became a lesson. Each challenge revealed where he could grow stronger. As months passed, Alex began to feel transformation on every level. Physically, his body grew leaner, his posture straighter, his eyes brighter. Mentally, his focus sharpened, and he handled stress with calm instead of panic. Emotionally, he reconnected with friends and family, sharing gratitude instead of hiding in silence. Spiritually, he found meaning in aligning his daily actions with his deeper values. He started exploring new practices. Intermittent fasting gave him sharper focus. Gratitude journaling trained his mind to see opportunities instead of problems. Meditation grew from 5 minutes to 20, teaching him patience and presence. In stillness, he sometimes felt a peace so deep that tears filled his eyes. For the first time, he was no longer running from himself. He was coming home. At work, his energy became impossible to ignore. He led projects with confidence, solved problems calmly, and even inspired coworkers. One colleague, struggling with stress, asked to join his morning runs. Alex realized his transformation was rippling outward. The phrase, "power up your mind and body," wasn't just about himself anymore. It was about lifting others too. The gym became his new arena. At first, he felt small among seasoned lifters, but he pushed through, focusing on form, building strength little by little. Cooking became art, with colorful meals prepared each week to fuel his progress. Even small acts like smiling at strangers or offering encouragement to a colleague reflected the energy he carried within. His parents noticed too. "You look so alive," his mother said, hugging him tightly. Alex realized this was more than muscles or food. It was presence. He was finally showing up for life and for the people he loved. Looking back, he saw how far he had come. He no longer lived in fog or fear. He wasn't perfect, but he was consistent, disciplined, and alive. The city around him hadn't changed, but his eyes saw it differently, full of possibility. Standing at his window one evening, he whispered to himself with conviction, "This is who I was meant to be." Alex knew the journey wasn't finished. It never would be. But he had unlocked the truth. Powering up the mind and body is not about one big leap. It's about small victories, repeated until they transform your identity. And as long as he kept moving forward, no matter how many times he stumbled, he would never be the same man again.